Make sure you use all the free resources. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. I really try and inspire and excite you with different ideas. It doesn't have to always be a sandwich. It can be another combination. Hello, welcome back to Lunchbox World. Every week I deliver you a fresh idea or a fresh lunchbox video. So this week we're back on the charcuterie inspired lunchbox ideas. So let's go. So let's take you shopping quickly with me and show you some of these new mini things that I found, which are great alternatives for sandwiches. You know, there's sausage rolls, there's cornish pasties, there's little caramelized onion and muffins and all sorts. So as you can see in my fridge, I do love having these little cornish pasties and these bacon and caramelized onion mini bites. So do check out all the lunchbox ideas on the channel, and you know, this is just a quick sneak peek at my fridge as well. I've always got salads, and one of my favorite things to add are pomegranates into salads. So if you are curious and you want to see what kind of salads I create, comment below in the video and I'll make sure that's one of my next ideas. But today we're going to do these dinky cornish pasties in a lunchbox, and like I say, you may have seen the videos and I'll link them above for the cheese and onion muffins or the little bacon and onion rolls, but today it's the turn of the cornish pasties and we're going to be packing them in the Yumbox original. So let's crack on with it. As you can see on the side, I've also got some of these salami and the cheese rollitos that they feature in this lunchbox as well. So it is a bit of a charcuterie lunchbox idea or a working from home lunchbox idea, and we're going to use some of these cornish pasties. Now they're a lot bigger than I thought they were going to be compared to some of the other products in this dinky range. So we're going to start off with 4, but I may have to move some out because I do want to make sure I get all the carrot sticks in, and I've cut these to size so you can see they're not that much taller than the height of the lunchbox. This will just make sure that they can all stand up, and then I can get some more fruit and veg inside the lunchbox, because remember, we're thinking in colour, so we've got some cucumber sticks as well, and the carrots at the moment are they just look really nice. And you know, spring is in the air. It's just perfect time of year for sort of just adding that colour to the lunchbox and getting that spring in our step. So we're also going to be adding a dip in a minute, but I do love the mini peppers as well. The yellow is just really a sweet taste. I just love it. So do check those out if you haven't tried them before. I will link to the mini lunchbox series above. Now this lunch is for me, so I haven't chopped up the cherry tomatoes, but if it is for a little person, do make sure you chop things up and make sure it is age appropriate. If you're not sure about, you know, what or how to chop up the tomatoes and grapes and things like that, then do check the video link above to possible choking hazards in the lunchbox. So we've got the little salami and cheese rolito, and we're going to dollop in some really nice sour cream and chive dip into the middle bit, but it could be taramasalata, it could be hummus, whatever you like. And then we've also got some space. As you can see, I'm just squidging everything up, and the beauty of these lunchboxes as well is that you can move things around. So generally I do try and keep all the flavours separate with the silicone cupcake cases or using picks, that kind of thing. So yes, we're going to quickly add one in, and I did want to, if you know me by now, I do love something with a bit of a crunch, and so far I've only found these in Asda in the little individual parcels, which are just great. So comment below if you've seen them anywhere else, but these are the Penn Street little pretzels, sour cream and chive, one of my favourites, and they're just cute little pretzels that are just perfect for popping in one of these little silicone cupcake cases, and they come in a nifty little size. Actually, I don't see very often the big bags either, but you can see, if you're wondering, that's not going to shut, I just wanted to sort of tweak things, move things around a bit and show you that it will all fit. Now, I did really want to get in a handful of grapes into this lunchbox as well, so that there's a bit of a sort of, you know, fruit, just to sort of balance out the flavours a little bit. So you can also see that some of these Cornish pasties are bigger than others. So anyway, so we're going to move some of the bits around because, like I say, I really wanted to get these grapes in. So you know what, I'm going to remove all of that section, put the yellow pepper into a silicone cupcake case, pop the just a couple of cherry tomatoes somewhere else, and just make room for these really delicious red grapes. If you haven't tried red grapes before, I really like them. It's all about subtle flavours and differences, isn't it? But I prefer them to the green grapes. So anyway, that's another thing. Let me know in the comment below if you've got a preference for which colour grapes you like. You know, whether it's the red ones, the black ones, or the sort of green ones. I'm really curious to hear. And so that's it. But if you're thinking, you know what, this lunchbox really isn't enough, I want to see more in a lunchbox, pop it into another one of the Yumbox and show me. So we're going to actually switch to the Yumbox, the tapas, the extra large, just to show you that, you know, with a slightly larger lunchbox you can get even more in. So let's just swap over to the turquoise lunchbox, which is bottom of the pile there. So you can see I've already swapped over the Cornish pasties. There's a lot more room for more grapes, for all of the pretzels, for more of the little salami and cheese rollitos, and you know, I can even get all the grapes I wanted, all the cherry tomatoes, and it's just as colourful, and even more dip. So let's just shake it up, show you that, you know, it all fits in really, really nicely. And there you go, you can see it's all stayed in its place, and it's just a lovely splash of colour with loads of different flavour combinations, and this is one of my favourite dips. But again, this is just an idea. You know, you could take this on a picnic. Just make sure though, because you've got the dip in it and other perishable items, that you use an ice pack and an insulated lunch bag just to keep it cool, or pop it in the fridge until you're ready to eat it at lunchtime. So that's just two different lunch boxes, just showing you that everything can squidge in. So we've got the Yumbox original, where it is all tightly, compactly there in the lunchbox, and then you've got the Yumbox, the tapas, the extra large as well. So what do you think? Do you think you'll try it? I really try and inspire and excite you with different ideas. It doesn't have to always be a sandwich, it can be another combination. So there's lots on the channel, so do check out all the kind of pasta ideas, or the no bread ideas, or the charcuterie. There's a whole playlist, charcuterie inspired lunchbox ideas. There's lots of ideas for spring, for summer, for picnics, for early morning breakfast, for afternoon tea. That's one of our favourites and one of the most popular on the channel. So I'm going to be doing some more afternoon tea ideas, so watch this space. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like this video, make sure you use all the free resources. There's a freebie if you go over to Lunchbox World, and I'm also finishing an ebook at the moment as well. So, you know, do make sure you're subscribed, because you will get more and more free resources, and I'm here to help you put the fun back into packed lunches. So if you did like this video, I think you're going to like these ones next. Thank you so much for watching. Bye now.